Hello and welcome to another episode of Tickling Chains. We are back out on the course today, giving you the glow job you've been hoping for with the MVP Circuit Space Race, a fun glow event brought to us by Tri-Fly Disc Golf, our local disc golf dealer. We're out here at PGA National Park celebrating Tikiween. We're playing the Tiki course, which I've never played before. Joining me today is Albert Laverick. We'll see what he can come up with today. We also have Buzz Lightyear. Just kidding. We have Steven Griesmer out here who also decorated a basket. We'll see if he wins. We've also got Zach Lamy joining us today, also dressed up for the event. And finally, last but not least, myself also on the commentary. Tonight we've been given a glow hex and a glow pilot to use, which we've never thrown before. What the heck? Let's see what happens. Let's go sling some D. Here's the rules of the space race. If you land within the 15-foot circle, you get 1 point. If you hit metal, you get 2 points. Hit chains, 3 points, and aces, 5 points. Let's get started with 20 holes of disc golf action. We're starting on hole 4 with a 213-foot hole. The pin's directly in front of us, but there are some trees we've got to navigate around. Albert's going to start us off with a nice little flickeroni, landing right in that circle for a point. We missed his first drive. Here comes Greasy, little Anheuser roller. That was on accident. He turned over a little bit too much on that. We'll try to correct the next time here with this one. Working his pilot. A little better angle, just didn't come back for him. Here comes Zach, another sidearm. Nice little flex play, but bink, right off that tree. Like I said, you got to navigate that guy. Next shot, he's going backhand with his pilot. Gets a little bit low. That's not going to have enough distance to scoot up there. Now it's my turn. Starting off with the hex. First throw with it. Not bad. Well, right off the tree. Womp, womp. Next one, a little too heavy on the Anheuser there. I'll have to remember that angle for later, but not going to work out. Here's Albert's too. We're not going to be able to show you a lot of points today because this is a front-to-back course, and there's going to be a lot of action as we move to hole 5, 215-foot hole, which is directly in front of us. Once again, as we get closer to the basket, we have more and more trees. Albert going with the sidearm again. It's gonna flex back for him, but not quite in the circle. Second one gets a little straight, but not quite enough distance. Pretty good shot, gonna have a putt, but not in the circle. Comes Zach, trying a little Anheuser. Stables out for him, a little bit short there. Another backhand, a little more Anheuser, a little off the tree. Here comes Greasy. Gonna go sidearm again. We'll see a lot of his sidearm today. Again, still trying to figure out this angle. He likes that Anheuser release. We'll see if he gets it here on the pilot. A little bit high. Boop, off that tree. Here I go, my turn. Whoop, grip lock. Directly into that tree. Gonna have to get a nice straight shot here. Here it is, a little early lease. Once again, fading out a little early. I'll have to self-correct that one as we move on to hole 6. 181 feet. Just gotta navigate this island of trees and bushes. A little hole you can get through, or you can work yourself around that whole island and get to it. Albert's gonna go right at it. Plap, right off those bushes. Didn't quite make it through. Now he's gonna try to go around with little skippies. Ah, grass a little bit too long. There's Steven. A little high on the release. Gonna hyzer out. I don't think it quite has the distance to get in the circle. Another Anheuser forehand. Once again, doesn't fade on him. Comes Zach. Backhand. Nice and straight. Ooh, that might be near the circle, if not in the circle. Now he's going to go sidearm with his hex. Once again, trying to go around that island. Looks pretty good. I don't know if it's going to have the distance. Here's mine. I'm going to go bank shot right off those trees. A little deflection. Went a little too far on mine. Here's my second shot with pilot. Once again, go bank shot off these bushes, and that drops right in the circle. I'm the only one who got a point that round. Moving on to hole 7, 205 feet. We've got water all the way on the left-hand side and a big tree we've got to beat. Hey, if you're interested in playing the Tiki course for a league, they got it on Tuesday nights. Here's my first shot with the hex. Getting it going a little too straight and a little bit too long. We'll see if I can correct with the pilot. I sure do. Get a nice little line, get it nice and flat. That's going to scoot up right by the basket. We'll see what that is in a minute here. Albert gonna go a little high on his sidearm. Oh my God, is that gonna come back? Is that gonna come back? Yes, it will, barely. Whew, I was nervous there. He's gonna go backhand here. A little high. Once again, testing that water. If you lose your disc in the space race, you don't get another one, so that would eliminate points. Here's Zach with his backhand. Getting it nice and straight. Good shot, just a bit short. We'll see if he can correct here with his hex. A little more flex out of that one. Woo! Ah, just hyzers out on him. Here comes Steven. Once again with the sidearm. Starting to figure out that angle. Ooh. Oh, I thought that Skippies was going to go in the water there for a second. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, whew, just barely stopped. Hey, look at me. CTP, Park City, USA. Won a disc for that. On to hole 8, a 206-foot hole. Got to do a little turnover backhand shot or a nice sidearm shot. Got to curl yourself around these trees. We'll see what I can do. Get it starting off on that good angle, but it hyzers out too much for me. Luckily, I was able to get that back. And the self-correct here. A little bit better angle once again. It's a little too much stability to get it. It was pin high, but just wasn't in the circle. Albert, same thing. A little too straight. See if he can. Oh, he's going to go backhand here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Off the trees. Ah! Oh, that's the look of a guy who thinks he lost his disc in the water. Thankfully, it was safe. Here comes Zach. Ooh, that's a good angle. Just a touch short, though. Gonna flip it over, go sidearm with the hex here. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful shot. That's in the circle for a point. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you any more scoring points because the action is going to be going back and forth on both ways, and it's just going to be too much. Steven gets both shots a touch too high, but I think that's going to go right down in the circle for a point for him. Now we move on to hole 9, a tight 163-foot hole. Huge tree and water on the left, baseball field on the right. Greasy going high and hyzer. Oh no, go back. Whew, luckily that disc was safe. Here he goes again. Nice, beautiful sidearm. That's the angle. Went a little too far. What is this guy doing? He's walking in the middle of the fairway while we're throwing. Watch out. Oh, no. Luckily, he got out of the way. Zach gonna go now. Ah, a little tree. Stupid trees. Gonna go again with another sidearm. Gonna be low, but that's gonna scoot up in the circle, I believe. Everett's gonna start us off with a sidearm here. Get a beautiful flex shot. Gonna be a little long. Oh, but look at this. Oh, the other way. Almost an ace. Oh, I can't believe it. Like I said, action's going back and forth. Here he comes with another sidearm. Trying to get a little skip off this fence, but not quite enough. Here I am. Nice, great line. Oh, just missed that basket and went long. Gonna try to test this baseball fence, but womp womp. Didn't hit a home run that time. Unfortunately, didn't get it. On to hole 10, 180-foot hole with OB water on the left-hand side, low ceiling, right by the basket. Should be a stock hyzer or a nice little forehand. Not gonna go a little bit low there. See the basket, just gotta thread that needle. Gonna go sidearm here. Ooh, nice angle. Skippies. Ooh, that's gonna be on the edge, I think. I don't know if that's gonna be long enough, but that's gonna be darn close. Albert once again go to sidearm. Nice little, oh, I thought I was gonna flex back, but held that Anheuser line. Here he goes with his pilot. Ooh, a little kiss from the tree. That might be in the circle. Ooh, oh, babe. Ooh, ooh. Great shot there. I think he's actually gonna be long. Here he goes, Anheuser with the pilot. Once again, doesn't flex back for him, turns it into a roller. Ooh, but that gets pretty close. Once again, not long holes, but fun shots. Here I go. My hex. Oh, man. Super close to an ace. Skipped long out of the circle. Here I go again. Ooh, another angle. Too high, too long. I'm going to have to figure out my power control for these shorter shots. Hole 11, a 206-foot hole. As you can see, these giant trees we got to work our way through. And once again, we're going back to the basket where we just threw from. So there's going to be a low ceiling. Comes Zach, scoring a point last hole, getting it nice and straight. Unfortunately, it hyzers that at the end. Here's the second shot coming. Here it is. Backhand. A little touch high. Well, it's not. It's going to hyzer out on him. Greasy's up next. Going to go sidearm. Another Anheuser angle. Will this one flex back? Nope. Having a little trouble getting that angle down. Comes with the hex. Holds the line perfectly. Got that turnover. Forehand down pat. Comes Albert. Sidearm. He keeps his turned over as well. See if this hex comes back for him. A little bit, but not enough to get in that circle.
Here I go. Backhand with the hex. Super skippies. Skip, 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 skip. Actually skipped all the way out of the circle. Here I am, pilot. Gonna go a little better angle here. Just gonna end up a couple inches short out of the circle, unfortunately. Moving on to hole 12, where we just almost saw the ace. 206-foot hole. Got across this water. Got a nice little baseball field backstop that we can aim for. See if we can almost hit this ace or actually hit an ace. Here goes Greasy. Little tall, big anhyzer. Doesn't come out of it. A little bit short. Zach's up. Here we go. Backhand. A little early. It's getting to the point where it's going to be a little bit more difficult to see some of these shots. Ooh, this is a better angle. Higher backhand. Going to use the backstop maybe. I think he lands in that circle. Good shot. Here comes Albert. Turning over a little too much on that sidearm. So I'll try my best to edit to make sure we can see all these shots. Albert going sidearm here. Good angle, just a little bit short. All right, I'm up. Here's a little switcheroni. So you can see my shot barrier. Flat backhand. Got a hyzer back. Ooh, little backstop help from that baseball field. Getting it in the circle. Another flat backhand. Got a hyzer nicely. Also in the circle. I scored 2 points that time. Hole 13, a very short, tight, 167-foot hole. Obi water on the right-hand side. Baseball field on the left-hand side. And trees you got to sneak through. Here's our nighttime angle. And here I go. Touch high. Sneak it through. Not quite in the circle, though. Go again, straight at it. A little bit better angle. But once again, I'm going to be just outside of that circle. Greasy's up with the sidearm. Bang! Home run! Hits it over that fence. Doesn't flex back on him, but here we go. Around the tree, little bounce off the fence in the circle. Great job. Here comes Albert. Doesn't quite get it through. Second sidearm, blink, right off that first tree. Like I said, tight window. We missed Zach's shots there. Sorry about that, buddy. On to hole 14, 141 foot. Nice little shot right up the middle. We got a couple options here. You can go to the left as well. Zach's going to go straight forward, just a little bit short. Trying again with backhand here. Trying to thread that needle. Ooh, man. Dagger of a tree right there. Ooh, Albert going to go roller here. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out. Ooh, a little too straight. Maybe I'll switch this. No, still roller. Oh my God, look at this thing curl. Ooh, Papa was a rolling stone, and it's rolling right into that circle. Bang, point for Albert. Great shot there, great roller. From Steven. Whoop. Those trees are deadly. And try again. Gets it through with just a little short, and he catches that little cut roll. I'm going to try. Bink. Right off that tree. Womp womp. See if I can thread the needle here and get it through the center. I get it through. Unfortunately, I'm about a couple inches short to get in that circle. Moving to hole 15, 222 feet. Got a bit of a tunnel shot. Got some trees we got to navigate through on the baseball field on the left. Here's our look at night. Albert going high forehand here. Gonna flex a little bit, and that's actually gonna end up near the circle. Now he's gonna switch to backhand. Doesn't quite get enough anhyzer in it. That's gonna end up in the island we saw a couple holes before. I'm not gonna bother with the flex. I'm just gonna throw it straight into the island. I'm gonna get a little more anhyzer this time, but throw it directly into the tree. Not a great hole for me. Here comes Steven. Same thing, same tree. Second shot's gonna go backhand. Getting that anhyzer angle, but a little high. We'll see if that has the distance. Not quite. Good shot though, right down the fairway. Zach gets the first available. Unfortunate there. Corrects a little bit, but still has a little too much anhyzer on it. On to hole 16, a 205-foot shot, which is directly in front of us. There's just a couple of trees we got to navigate through once again. Let's shut out the lights. Here's what it's looking like for us. That's Zach going a little short with the backhand. Here he comes with another backhand. A little better angle, just going to hyzer out a little bit to the left. Comes Greasy. Nice little forehand line. It's going to flex back and be real close. Gonna be a little too much anhyzer and end up a little bit short. Here's my turn, backhand. Swinging out wide, hope for that fade back. Get it, but not quite enough. Comes another one. This is a little bit better, but I'm gonna land just to the right of the circle. On to hole 17, a 207-foot shot. We got a big hill, lots of trees, and a giant bush we gotta navigate through. It's just behind this giant bush. Let's shut off the lights. Here's what we're looking at. A few different ways we can attack this hole. Albert's gonna go anhyzer sidearm. Unfortunately, it's going to fade out to the right a little bit on him. Let's see what he does with the second shot. Looks like he's lining up that sidearm. Flickies! Bink! Oh, right off the T sign. Oh no, what a dagger. Comes Steven. Anheuser backhand, holds that line pretty well, doesn't come back for him, unfortunately. Going sidearm this time. Ooh, that's it. Oh, that flex line for that sidearm looks like it's open. Just got to get it over that bush. Comes Zach. Going high. It's like it's got it. Oh, man, catches that bush. Really got to get it out there to the right if you're going to get it past this giant bush. Gets that one a little straight. I'm going to go a different angle. I'm going to go backhand Anheuser around these trees. That Hex held that line amazing. Actually went a little far. Here I go with the kiss off the tree and into the bush. Did go past the bush, but not in the circle. Once again, can't show the results because there's so much action on the course right now. It's also going to get a little dicey with the scenery, so I'm going to have to do some fancy editing so we can see some shots in hole 18. Straightforward shot, pretty long. Comes Zach with a nice one. And Heiser out a little bit to the left, a little early. Here comes shot 2. Touch low. Good shot, but just going to end up a little short. Here comes Steven. That's going to flex out to the left a little bit on him. It's much better, but dagger of a tree. Albert's going to go sidearm. This is going to look pretty good. Oh, man, it doesn't fade back to the right for him. Here he goes with the backhand. Once again, ends up to the right. Here's my turn. I'm actually going to throw that one long. It's a great shot, but went too long for the circle. This time, I'm just going to say, screw it. I'm going to throw it right into the tree. What the heck? Hole 19 is a 230-foot shot with OB water all the way on the right-hand side, and all these trees are actually blocking the view of the pin, so we got to get a little Heiser angle going. This edit is called Cosmic. Steven shoots a nice high backhand. Bloop! Unfortunately, catches a tree. This release is a little early, also into a tree. Little lumberjack hole for Steven there. Albert lining up the sidearm. Little Anheuser release. That ended up way to the left, took us a bit to find. Here he goes again with the second. Much better angle. Just outside the circle, though, unfortunately. Here comes Zach. Beautiful shot, nice and straight. Camera's a little trouble focusing. Here's another backhand. That's going to scoot up, I think, right by her in the circle. Here's my first shot. Beautiful angle, very happy with it. Just went a little long. We missed my second shot. On to hole 20. This is the hardest hole to see any of the shots. It's going to look like we're in an interrogation room when we turn out the lights. Because all these stadium lights are blasting right for us, I'm only showing you the stuff we can see. Here's Zach with a beautiful high hyzer, just dropping it right into that circle. Here comes again, another beautiful backhand shot. Once again, right in there. Great work by him on both of those shots. Here comes Steven. Bit of a high release right into those stadium lights. Gonna go another hyzer backhand. That one gets a little closer, not quite in the circle. Here's me with the backhand. You can kind of see it at the end here, but I dropped 2 in the circle. Albert's, we couldn't see it all. So let's move to the next hole. Hole 1, 240-foot hole. Got to carry this water with a little Anheuser angle, drop it right by the pin. Once again, a little tough to see with these stadium lights. Albert going to go sidearm here. That's going to end up a little bit to the left. We missed his second shot. Here comes Zach. Beautiful sidearm. Hyzer and right by the basket. Gonna do a backhand this time, little Anheuser. That's gonna end up a little bit short. But thankfully, we're all making it over the water. Even Steven with this little, even Steven, nice. Going a little short on that sidearm there. Here comes me. Gonna end up a little bit to the left there on my shot. Gonna go another backhand, try to get some Anheuser angle. Unfortunately, it didn't hit it good. That's gonna fade out to the left. On to hole 2. 2 holes left. This is a 210-foot uphill shot. Got to work your way around this tree to make it to the basket. Nice fun Anheuser shot. Albert's going to go first. Getting a nice high hyzer. That's not going to come back for him, though. Stayed a little too straight. Here comes Zach. Beautiful angle here. Let's stay straight. Just a touch short. Here he goes a second. Doing the Hex this time. This is a higher angle. A little bit better angle. Ploppity-doppity right in that circle. Great shot by him. Here comes me. Giving it a run. Yes. Great angle. Oh, just a touch high. That actually went a little bit long. Here's my second with the Pilot. Getting a nice angle here. That'll look good. Scoochie moochie. I actually hit the pin on that one. Got a CTP on that hole. I was about an inch away from the pin at the end after it hit. Steven with a beautiful shot. He'll be in the circle on that one. Going a little bit high. catches some vegetation there and ends up a little bit to the left. Last one, hole 3, 225 foot, very low ceiling, very straight shot. We'll see what we can come up with on this last one. How beautifully bright those discs look. I shoot it a little bit low. See if I can get a better angle on this one. Yeah, much better angle. Unfortunately, it's going to stop a little bit short, so I won't be able to get a point there. Comes Zach, plop, right off that tree, like I said. Low ceiling. Ooh, sneaks it through. A little thread the needle there. Unfortunately, it'll be a little bit to the left. Here comes Albert. Gets it through, but a little short. Ooh, baby. There he goes. Beautiful sidearm. I think he drops in the circle there. Here comes Greasy to finish us off. A little Anheuser, a little rolly. See if he can hit the line this time to finish us off with a good one. Ooh, is it going to roll in the circle? Oh, man, just rolls a little bit wide. Hey, that's it. That's the space race. And guess what? I won. Won a bunch of discs and 2 CTPs. Great event. What can I say? Tikiween. Love the discs. Love the theme. Course was super fun shots. Not the longest in the world, but very technical. Thanks so much to Albert for showing us a great roller and some other great shots. Thanks to Steven Griesmer for joining us as well. He did a great job. And Zach Lamy also doing great work. By the way, Steven ended up winning an award for his basket. And for that, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, sling 'em straight and tickle those chains. Peace.